Oh, when the saints go marching in. Oh, when the saints go marching in.
As the weekend approaches, what do you say we settle in and end the work week right with some football? It is time for another edition of Thursday Night Primetime here with the NFL on EA Sports. Tonight, we get a Thursday Night Primetime showdown between the New Orleans Saints and the Seattle Seahawks.
Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
Ready to get this game started? Here's Eddie Pinheiro. And off we go on Thursday Night Primetime. Has this at the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25. Let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
Get set, get set. 18, watch out.
Here's Josh Jacobs getting his first look on the ground. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. The big play, that's him 17 yards. And that's good for the Saints' first down.
Kate, if that first play is in the indicator, this offense is going to have one heck of a field day. I'm talking a big chunk of yards on the ground and some big-time confidence, too.
Running on first here with Jacobs. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send it backwards. Looking quickly here.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 39-yard line.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. This one's reeled in downfield by Ferguson. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
43-yard line.
Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. That's completed right side. And he's going to be stopped, but not before dealing some damage. He's down to the 12. That one goes for 31 yards and a first down when all is said and done. The Saints calling for a timeout. They're first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. Now a toss. This is Jacobs. And he's out just before he can hit the end zone, but what a nice first and goal here from the 2.
These running backs love getting into the open field, and the best of them, they're not even looking at the man right in front of them. They're looking at that next level to get a chunk run like that.
Get set, get set. Uno, 18, watch out.
Jacobs. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front.
They like getting on 1st and goal. Right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Need hardly anything here. 2nd and inches. Line up the design keeper. He's hit and driven backwards. This is going to force him into 3rd and goal.
Okay, this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively, you've stopped the run twice now, and I think you believe on that side, they got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense could say, we got 2 more shots. Let's continue to pound the football. Can't wait to watch this one.
This opening drive has reached the 5. Can they find 6 now on 3rd and goal? Purdy, a quick throw, complete. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints finish up an excellent opening series. A very quick start here on Thursday night primetime. These guys not fazed at all by this spotlight. In fact, Brock, dare I say they might be playing even better on this bigger stage.
Well, that was very, very well executed. And what you find, Kate, in these short weeks, the plans are simpler. You don't have as much time to put as much volume into your play sheet. So it's just that team that executes the little things better often ends up on top.
Seahawks, nothing.
The Saints kickoff team to tee it up and send it away. Set to return this, Trey Palmer. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Breece Hall on the ground for the first time. Well, maybe the rest of the game is going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Working out of the gun, Sanders. Couldn't connect across the middle. It's an incomplete pass. First time this game they've looked to him. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
70 ready. Hawk 70, Hawk, Mustang 19. Street.
They'll throw 3rd and long. Cox, there's that rookie out of Florida State. And finally they get to him and send him out as this gets all the way into enemy territory.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Let's go. Got rig alert. Go, Street. Bronco 80. Kill.
From the gun, it's Hall. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Down at the 35-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
60 Bison. Drop 60. He's moving, boys, moving.
Operating from the gun. Here's Sanders. Hauled in left side. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Ready.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's brought down after a great gain. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
They've set themselves up well for an opening drive touchdown here, Brock. It's 1st and goal.
19, 18. Ready.
Working inside the red zone. And oh, he got it! Interception! Logan Wilson has it! And the Saints take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
It's one of those drives, Kate, especially on the opening drive. You come to the sidelines, and all you're thinking about, unfortunately, is the failure at the end. It's kind of like being a student. You're so good all semester, and then you just bomb the final exam.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. From the gun is Purdy. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series. He's the one driving it.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's a give to Jacobs. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
30 on 1st down. We'll get it to Brandon Ayuk. And he's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. It's a massive 35-yard pickup, 1st down. So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30.
1st down, Saints.
That's the end of 1. 3 more to go here on Thursday Night Primetime. It's the Saints setting the pace so far. Back to Seattle after this. We're back for the 2nd quarter. Saints in possession of the football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Man in motion out of the slot. Pretty throwing here on 1st. Cut at the 10-yard line. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
Move the chain! Gotta move that chain! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
18 on the play. 1st down, New Orleans.
Offense is set. 1st and 10. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. From the red zone on 1st. Has it to his back. Here's Josh Jacobs. It's a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints parlay the interception into points. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the 1st half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
That one splits the uprights. And the Saints double their lead to 14.
Seahawks, nothing.
On is the Saints kickoff team to tee it up and send it away. Return starts from the goal line. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
Trey Palmer on the return. The Seahawks take over on 1st and 10 at at their own 27-yard line.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10.
Get it. Street. 18 Cardinal. Get it.
They start the drive with Hall. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
That run may not have got you a first. Sure, nice little run to set the table.
2nd and 2.
Ready, check.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2.
Here we go.
They go right back to Hall. And he'll get it up to the 44. A 9-yard gain and good for a 1st down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know. And you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he gets across midfield and into Saints territory. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
They give on 2nd to Hall. And the big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of him on that run. So the run goes backwards. What do you think, Brock? Is it time that they start getting a little more aggressive, take some more risks offensively?
Not in my book. You've not earned that right. I think a lot of play callers feel that same way, too. Man, you get to earn the right to be aggressive and take shots when you can do the basics, like, I don't know, run for a positive gain.
Trap 60.
With Sanders out of the pistol. And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and incomplete.
On the ready.
The only move this offense is making is toward the line, Brock. They're going for it, 4th and 3.
Ready.
They throw it up quick to the left. He goes out a little short of the 40. That is a clutch 7-yard pickup, partner. Pays off the call to go for it there on 4th down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
First down from the 42.
Go. Ready.
They're going to run out of the pistol with Hall. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on 1st down. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
60 bucks. Let's go. Panther 11. 18. Ready.
Out of the gun, here's Sanders. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's going to be down to within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. They strike for 23 yards. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
60 Bison. 60 Bison. Eagles. 60 Eagles. Mustang 19.
Quick throw outside, complete. That's a Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks make it a 1-score game in the 1st half. Well, great work there, Brock. They weathered the storm, and now they've gotten themselves right back into this ball game.
Anybody who's played this game has been here before. The game doesn't start the way you want. You're in a big hole, and all you can do is climb out of it. And the words of Pete Carroll resonate. It's not how you start, it's how you finish.
Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
And And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
First and 10, Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out. Back to throw. Here's Purdy. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball. Left side. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Inside quarterback broke the pocket. Kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Shotgun give now to Jacobs. And a productive run there on 2nd down. That's a gain of 6. Offense in the hurry up here.
A gain of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down.
So it'll be 3rd and 4, but not just yet. Only 2 minutes to go in our first half. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4. Moore going in motion left. They've got a man in motion. Third and short. Here's Purdy. That's Ferguson. He brings it in. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. Gain of 26 yards there. And that's good for a Saints first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
1st and 10 from the 32.
Yellow. Get set. Yellow. Ready? Yellow. Go ahead. Here we go. Yeah.
Moore going in motion left.
Yellow.
First down throw by Purdy. Hits his running back. And he's able to take this one down to the 25.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
On 2nd down, Jacobs. Running in the red zone. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints grow their lead just before halftime. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. They'll set up here for the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Saints double their lead to 14. On is the Saints kickoff team to tee it up and send it away. On the return, here's Palmer. This makes it up to the 25.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And he's going to work it ahead for about 3. 2nd down coming up. Seahawks in their hurry-up offense. They need to get everyone to the line. They're just going to play safe, sticking with the ground game. Looks like. He started to get through the lane before it closed. 3 yards there. In on the tackle is Jonathan Cooper.
It's a gain of 4.
The Seahawks calling for a timeout. So they're first to 3. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
Let's go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
There he is on 3rd and short. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining.
That one really stings, Gabe, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
This kick is away, but it is short and straight up into the air. All right, so they're only going to have enough time for one more snap here before we reach halftime.
At their own 44-yard line.
The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. He'll throw it. And this ball's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
One final shot before the half. He's throwing deep to the left side. This final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. On is the Saints kickoff team to tee it up and send it away. On the return, here's Palmer. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Palmer on the return. The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. They start the half to give to Hall. And he's going to be stopped after reaching up to the 33. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
First down, and they go right back to it. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
Down at the 35-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Here we go, here we go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Warriors, 70. Go.
Sanders going to look to throw. Finds him on the crossing route. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. He picks up 28 on the play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Hall running between the tackles. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. And stop made by Derek Brown.
If there's ever a play we could call garden variety in the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run and a pretty sound stop there defensively.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Sanders back to throw. Short pass caught by his tight end. So he takes it across the 30 before heading out.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Third down, 1 yard to go.
Ready. 70. Ready.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
That's one of those third down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
Looks like this is the moment they're going to make their comeback push. They're going for it on 4th.
Cowboy 80. Panther 11. Panther 11.
They'll go. It's Sanders. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced. Brock had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
It's a turnover.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Saints to the line now. 1st and 10. Play action now. Purdy. Flushed out of the pocket. Finds a man right side. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. He'll give to Jacobs on the inside handoff. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule. That kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Shotgun snap for Purdy. This one's reeled in downfield by Ferguson. And a tackle quickly follows that catch as this one reaches the 23. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
A gain of 21 yards. 1st down, Saints.
Working out of the gun. It's Purdy. And he's got it. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints push their lead further to start the half. DJ Moore, the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Saints stretch their lead to 21.
Seahawks 7.
On is the Saints kickoff team to tee it up and send it away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
This ain't what you want. Project, this ain't what you want. This ain't what you want.
And into the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. Panther 60, Panther 60. Movement. Here we go. Trap 60. Warriors 70. Ready.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So 2nd down coming up.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. It's a gain of 12 on that one, and that gives the Seahawks the first.
To play running back in this league, well, you've got to have tremendous vision. We saw it twice. Once to find the lane upfield, and then to get to space and break off some extra yards.
Hey. Bronco 80. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
Sanders going to throw here on first. It is caught left side. And he doesn't get the chance to add on to that. This still has him across the midfield stripe all the way down to the opposing 42. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
60 Bobcat. 6. Let's go. Hawk, set, Dragon 60. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
Working out of the gun, Sanders. Has a man, Dalton Schultz. They're going to be set up just outside that red zone. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Come on, come on. Set. 19, start. Buffalo 18. 18, Pioneer.
Operating from the gun, here's Sanders. Knocked away, that's going to be incomplete. Defender there that brings up second down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Hall takes it straight ahead. It's inside the 10, and he carries it in for the touchdown. The Seahawks shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. Breece Hall with the touchdown.
Hey, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
Pinheiro good on the extra point. And the Seahawks get it back to a 14-point game.
Seahawks 14. Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. First and 10. Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out. Motioning the tight end left. Jacobs gets it to start the drive. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, and tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
We're through 3 on this holiday weekend. It's the Saints up by multiple scores, and they've got the football. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10. Motioning right is Ayuk. From the gun is Purdy. He throws a bullet down the right sideline. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown Got to cling to that lead and find a way to convert this third down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down.
Outside. Here we go. 18. Go ahead, go ahead, go ahead.
They'll throw. Third and long. To the right and pulled in by Judy. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. So 20 yards on that play. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
It's a gain of 20. First down, New Orleans.
Yellow. 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 Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. I got you. I got you. Yeah.
Putting a receiver in motion. First and 10 now. Here's Purdy. Right side. Ferguson's got it. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The game gets this down inside the 35. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a Saints first down.
A gain of 12. And the Saints first down.
18. Watch out. Yellow. Yellow. Yellow.
To the air again. Purdy. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing it. Unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Yellow. Here we go, here we go. Here we go. Here we go, boys. Go ahead, go ahead. That's up, that's up. We working up the wide receiver. We working. Here we go.
Man in motion here. Back to the air on second. Purdy. He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
53.
On third down, Purdy. The defender was waiting for that one to make a play on it, knocked it away, forcing fourth down.
Small little jab there, finally landed by the defense, able to break up one of these passes, but let's be real. We know who's been landing the heavy punches all game long. Looks like they're going to keep being aggressive too, Kate. I love that. Stay on the gas.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that makes this a 3-score game.
I think you can call this one now, okay? This field goal makes it a 3-score game, and even the most improbable comeback attempts are going to have a hard time erasing that type of deficit here in the final quarter.
And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
And they're on 35-yard line.
The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. First and 10.
Cup 19. Cup 19. 18. Pioneer.
Out of the gun, here's Sanders. That's caught. It's Breece Hall. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. Gain of 15 there. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
They don't get this snapped in time. This is going to back them up. Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty. So they should be a little prompter in snapping this, you'd hope, Brock, after that delay of game.
Hey, Cowboy 80. Watch the ship. Watch the ship. 19 Lions. Ready.
Back to throw. Here's Sanders. Absolutely fires this one right side. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. Second down. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two, two becomes three, and on and on and on.
Now Sanders. Checks it down the hall. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
First down. First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
He's going to throw it again. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB. Over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. You've got to find a completion right there.
Still on that 29-yard line as they come up to it. Second and 10.
60 Bison. 60 Bison. Mustang 19. Go.
Throwing again here. Sanders. Oh, he's got it. It's in close. There it is. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks get it back to within 2 possessions.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
Extra point try now from Pinheiro. The point after splits the uprights. And the Seahawks cut the lead down to 10.
31. Seahawks 31.
Still down a couple of scores after that. They're going to set up for the onside kick. And no problem for the Saints. They cover it up. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Well, kind of feels like we're starting to get to that point, Brock.
And what point is that, Kate?
You know, the bold point of the game where you have to try something bold could end up becoming a play that finally sinks him, though.
Yeah, it's time for desperation. Without a defensive stop here, it's really hard to lay out the scenarios for much success. Every second matters now when you don't come up with that onside kick.
That's to his back. Here's Rachaad White. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Watch out. Yellow.
Back now, pressure coming. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down. Third and long for him here. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. And they really went for it on third down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing fourth down.
You never ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on third down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Here comes the Saints punting unit. And he's got a good chance to really stick him deep his first time out. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
Seahawks just about set. Here's first and 10.
Buffalo 18. Viking 18. Dragon 60.
To the air, Sanders. This is reeled in downfield by Schultz. And they're going to bring him down after his play rips off quite a chunk of yardage there, up to the 30. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Seattle. Seahawks down by 10. Down a couple of scores, but still some time left and 3 timeouts as well. It's first and 10.
60 Bobcats! 60 Bobcats!
Sanders setting to pass. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
18, 5 years.
Back to the air here on second. Sanders. Forced out to his right. Trying to push deep downfield. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And things look tougher now with third and long.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Now to throw. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. They're first to 3. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting the first. Need to work as quick as you can here, Brock. 2 timeouts left, down 2 scores. It's first down. To throw now is Sanders. Man downfield, and he finds London. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. They get 23 on that one. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
First down. First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Here we go.
They are throwing it again. Put the body on the line for his team. They'll have first and goal to go now after they gained 18 on the previous play.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
So after the incomplete pass, here comes second and goal.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 19 tight, 19 tight.
Working out of the gun, Sanders. That's incomplete on second down.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. The kids would say, he's him. The defense knew, that's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for third and goal.
Drag him, 60. Let's go now. 70 Lions. Mustang 19. Let go.
Looking to throw it. And it's incomplete on third and goal. So get stubborn there, Brock. They just kept throwing for it after pass fell incomplete. Now they've got fourth and goal.
Yeah, and you and I both know what's going to happen when these old linemen run off the sidelines, big fellas. They're not going to be too happy about not putting one run on the board.
No, sir.
Your body is at your mind is out of bounds. It's telling you that you shackle by thoughts and memories that's happening like overseas. You feel alive like you can.
Field goal doesn't move that needle. They're going for the touchdown. It's fourth and goal.
Come on, come on. 65. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Panther 11. Panther 11. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger. 30.
And it's incomplete. That's going to be a turnover on downs, depending on what the call is on this penalty. Yep, already got the stop and the turnover on downs, so they're just going to decline that penalty.
Outside. 21. 18. Watch out.
They're going to pass it here. He's going deep. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Now thrown in the direction of DJ Moore. And it's going to be second down.
21. 18. Yellow. 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 Up.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. He's looking deep once again. He's got it deep downfield. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. The Saints calling for a timeout. So they're first. First and 10 from the 43.
First down, Saints.
Yellow. 18. Watch out.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. And that's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though. 15 seconds left.
Well, that's why you could chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Get set. Get set. 18. Watch out.
To throw again, it's Purdy. Looked well downfield for that one. All he found was a waiting defender to knock it away. Third down coming up.
Read and react, read and react, read and react. Got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and you got to react as it begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
Here we go. Yellow. Here we go.
And they send a man in motion.
Here we go. Here we go.
Again, it's Brock Purdy. Brought in deep down the sideline. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. So a gain of 30 yards on that play. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans. They can let the clock run out here, but let's see if they resist the temptation to add on 3 more instead. Officials signaling for a timeout, and with 5 seconds remaining, just one last play left in this one. They're lining up for a field goal. Don't need the points, but it seems like they just can't resist. First field goal was good. His second look from inside of 45 yards. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that pushes the lead up to 13.
That kick, well, it throws a roadblock up on some of the remaining avenues to get back in this game and really leaves only 1 remaining. It's going to take 2 touchdowns if they want a shot at it. We know those odds, they're getting pretty long.
So no return this time. This is going to go for a touchback, Brock. Let's see what they do with his final snap.
Okay, ready?
It's undoubtedly the final snap of a decided contest.
Let's go now. 70 Lions. Pioneer.
Here he goes, one final shot. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. They connect on the deep shot. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. So this a win on the road for the Saints.